What's going on, guys? Welcome to Shay's Tube. It is Sunday, January the 5th, 2025. I decided to do a live tonight, guys, because I came home for a break. And I was like, you know what? Since I just cleaned up and everything, let me go ahead and drop in on you guys real quick and do this live about the latest information I have on Diddy and Jay-Z and then end it. But anyway, welcome to Shay's Tube. I hope you guys had a beautiful weekend. Happy and blessed new week. Guys, don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoy this content tonight. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe below and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Make sure you share and leave a comment. Again, like, subscribe, hit that bell, share, and leave a comment. And thank you guys so much. And just make sure you definitely thumbs up and subscribe and hit that bell, guys. Don't forget. Okay, let's go ahead and do that copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area. It will be in my comment area, and part of it is scrolling across that screen right there, okay? All right, guys, if you want to show additional support for this channel, you can copy yourself a membership for $4.99. And that membership includes special lives, contests, and just other special perks. So make sure you get your membership for $4.99. Also, you can show additional support by doing a super sticker, super chat. Is that not, I mean, super sticker, super, what do you call that? Super, you know what the other one is. God, I can't even remember what the name of it is. And a cash up to $Shay's too, guys. Y'all know I'm still new at this, okay? I mean, I'm just used to saying cash up and that's it. And on my Dollar Tree haul side, I don't even say that, okay? So super sticker and super chat, I think that's what it's called. So, you know, if you want to, you can go ahead and donate to either one of those. And thank you in advance, okay? Okay, so tonight, guys, we are going to be talking about some updated Diddy information, Jay-Z and Dwight Howard. Okay, this is a trip, man. This is a trip. Okay, let me turn my volume off my phone real quick, guys. Hold on. Because somebody always call me when I get on my live. And then I'm gonna give you guys a couple of breaking news as well, okay? Because a lot of updates on stuff like on the New Orleans terrorists who did that terrorist act a couple days ago on New Year's Day. And I can't remember who else I have an update on, but that's one in particular I remember. So I'm going to definitely give you guys that update on that. All right. So yeah, get you something to drink, a relaxing chair, something to eat, and chill and watch Shay's Tube. And if you are at work, continue to do your job, but still listen to Shay's Tube. Okay. And don't get fired. All right. Because Shay's Tube can't give you your salary. Okay. And that's on everything. All right. So let's go ahead and jump right into this because I don't have long tonight. Let's go ahead and jump into what Diddy's Bodyguard said, okay? Okay, so here it is right here about Jay-Z. All right, let's go ahead and put this up here. Let me edit this real quick, actually. Let me edit this, guys. Hold on. Let me put Jay-Z name up here, too. And again, this is all allegedly, okay? Everything is allegedly, unless we know for sure, okay? Remember that. It's allegedly, okay? So anyway, they said Jay-Z wrote a diss track about TUPAC, all right? Back in the day. Jay-Z was closer friends with B.I.G., who did not like TUPAC later on down the road. They used to like each other. Then all of a sudden, I don't know, something happened with I think with Faith and all this other stuff, and stuff broke out. You know what I'm saying? Those two stopped being friends. So anyway, Jay-Z was friends with B.I.G. All right. Anyway, they said this reportedly placed Jay-Z on his bad side as well. All right. Now, according to Sean Diddy Combs' Bodyguard, Jay-Z felt the heat of that feud ahead of a concert. Combs' former bodyguard claimed that Jay-Z hid from Tupac. I don't know if I believe this, but then again, it could be possible. They were younger back then, and I don't know, guys. Hold on. I don't know, guys. I mean, I can almost, I don't know. I mean, when he was younger, I might could see it. Of course, I can see it now, but probably when he was younger, back in the day, I can possibly see this happening. Anyway, they said when Gene Deal was working as a bodyguard for Sean Diddy Combs, he claimed he was backstage at a Jay-Z's concert. He said Jay-Z hid when he I'm sorry, guys. He said Jay-Z hid when he realized Tupac was there. He was friends with B.I.G., who is Tupac's, rival. He said, I don't know how Pac found out that Jay-Z had a show, but Jay-Z was not coming out that room. All right. So this is Jay-Z back in the day, guys. And again, like I said, back in the day, it could be possible. I don't know for sure. I don't know. I don't know if Gene Deal is telling the truth or not. Let's look at him again. Doesn't look like he would be running back in the day. This is back in the day right here. You guys think he hid from Tupac? I don't know, Jay-Z. I don't know. Okay. Let me move this damn thing out the way. I got this damn thing up. Hold on. Move this out. I got this all in the camera. Let's see here. So Deal claimed that Suge Knight, the head of DEATH Row Records, had to tell Tupac to let Jay-Z get on stage. Really? So you mean to tell me Suge Knight had to tell Pac to let Jay-Z get on stage? Well, anyway, they said, Suge said, yo, man, that ain't me. That's Pac with this wild ass. Okay, so Suge said, yo, man, that ain't me. And then Gene Deal said, that's Pac with this wild ass. And then Suge Knight told Pac to give Jay-Z a pass so he could go do his concert because Jay wasn't coming out of that room, to do nothing. Okay. He said he spoke to B.I.G. shortly before his unaliving. Jay-Z said he last spoke to B.I.G. shortly before he passed on. He said he wasn't a troublemaker at all. He was just a funny, charming guy. Now, he said that at an event for his autobiography at the New York Public Library. He said for him to pass on so senselessly, I spoke to him that night, and he was so happy to be in Los Angeles after the whole East Coast, West Coast thing. He felt like he finally was back in LA and everything was where it was supposed to be. After that final conversation, Jay-Z said that the news of B.I.G.'s unaliving came as a cold shock. He loved being in LA, and we see this happen in movies when everything is just fine and we hung up the phone and 1 hour later he's no longer with us. Now, according to DJ Clark Kent, Jay-Z had penned a diss track directed at Tupac. It didn't see the light of day because of Tupac's unaliving. It never came out of respect for the fact that he passed on, Kent said. Jay did a record going at Pac, but right as it was about to come out, he passed on. He said we performed it though at the Apollo. I never seen it before, huh? Have you guys heard that that Jay-Z did on Pac? Now, Kent said that people would have been shocked if it got widespread release. It was one of the more craziest disc records he could have ever heard. So I guess he really went in. He said when they did it, the crowds were like, oh shit. If he was alive, there would have been no coming back. This was so tough to me. It probably was one of the hardest disc records I ever heard. Now, like I said before, I have never heard the disc record that Jay-Z made, directed at Tupac. I never heard it. Have you guys heard that before? And this is new to me. Let's see what some of these people in this comment section are saying right quick, okay? Promoting Jesus said, the most important thing we need to remember in this new year is to make God part of our everyday life by us praying to God every day for his help in all of our life situations, and by us reading the Bible every day, for God loves us and he forgives us for our past. And a great place to start reading is in the Bible, is in Psalms of the Bible. Read a chapter in Psalms every day, and after we finish reading Psalms, read in Proverbs in the Bible, and after that, read a chapter in the Bible every day till we finish reading the whole Bible. All right, and that's some good advice. Definitely do that. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're not going to read the rest of these right there. So Ken said Jay-Z is just scum from all the bad things I'm hearing. My mom said, if you keep hearing the same thing about someone, it's true. Depends on who's saying it, but yeah, if a lot of people say the same thing about a person, a lot of times it is true. You got that right. Now, Sarah said Jay-Z stole Tupac's necklace he bought. Really? Beyonce and Jay-Z has been hiding it out for decades. It's a protective necklace, and they think they are protected by it. So they do all their satanic sacrifices. They know it's now at the end of the road for them all. Okay. Somebody said 2 more weeks, and it's all coming out to be exposed to the American public. So y'all, 2 more weeks. It is, this person did this 19 hours ago. Let's see, today is what, Sunday? Okay, so 2 more weeks. So by the 17th, I guess it's going to all come out to be exposed to the American public. So we're going to be looking out for that. Okay, 2 more weeks. That's on the 17th or the 18th or the 19th of January. Make sure you guys mark that in your calendar, on your calendars. Okay. Josh said, I didn't believe it until I seen the documentary talking about this demonic necklace and satanic shit. So yeah, it's all true. They admitted selling their soul. Okay, so I could look that up to see what they're talking about. I'll see. Cool Bean said, why waste time on this? Everyone thinks they know, but we don't really know anything. Just a bunch of people telling stories on an unalive man, and a bunch of people looking for anything to believe. It's over. It's done. And everything we hear is word of mouth and speculations. Wasn't anybody saying shit 20 years ago. Not everybody knows something. And, you know, I honestly say the same thing. They do this all the time. They doing it now with Diddy. And now they talking about this stuff. They didn't do nothing back then. They didn't tell nobody anything back then. We didn't even know it was a diss track that Jay-Z allegedly made regarding Tupac. Okay, and it's so bad that they was at the Apollo, they was like tripping out about it. You know, I mean, I never heard of this before. I don't know about you guys, but I have never heard of this before. You know what I'm saying? Cool Beans came back and said, everyone screams about no snitches, and yet people are quick to point fingers at people for murder without the facts. I don't get it. And I said the same thing. I'm trying to figure out how they be saying for sure that they know people, unalive people, that they great people, that they kidnap people and kids. How do you know if you don't have no real proof? And you're just going by stuff you see on social media that sometimes people use AI and other trickeries to make you think certain things. How do we know? You know what I'm saying? That's why I say people are innocent until proven guilty. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we use the word probably over here, allegedly, and things like that. Okay, unless we really know. Karen said, I agree why Jay-Z is walking around. No, she said, I agree. Why is Jay-Z walking around a free man? Money, I bet. Put him away. He's been involved in many illegal things for years and years. Why is he not in jail? Put him away. Somebody, the one said, what has he been in really, other than rumor stuff? And I agree. So Karen came back and said, stop replying. You act ignorant of what has happened and what is happening. First of all, Karen, Miss Lady, we don't have no real proof on what Jay-Z does. And if he wants to worship the devil, if that's what he does, that's on them. You know what I'm saying? You are free to partake in any religion you want to. Hey, D Truth, what's up? What's up? Happy New Year's, and thank you for tuning in. Y'all make sure y'all show D Truth some love and respect over there. That's him right there. But yes, people can join any religion they choose to. So that is not a crime to people anyway. To God, it's not good. Okay, but for people, you can do whatever you want to. Until they actually have proof that Jay-Z committed crimes, we cannot really say that. You know what I'm saying? All we can do is just assume. But this lady right here act like she knows for sure. And that's really a dangerous thing to do. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have any real proof, and especially if you don't know these people, you don't hang with these people, you really can't say what they did do for sure. You can say you think, but you can't sit here and say you know because you don't know. All right. Okay, so Veronica is talking like me. She said, why is the truth just coming out now about Pac? And I thought Jay-Z was the shit. The truth shall set you free. I guess she meant shall set you free. God is going to judge you. God is going to judge everybody, okay? And you deserve to all pay for killing Tupac. His mother deserves the peace and comfort. Come on now. Well, I didn't know that this is the first time I heard that Jay-Z was involved in unaliving Pac. So this is new to me. I mean, I have always heard that they believe that Diddy was somehow involved in it or planned it. So this is the first time I ever heard this about Jay-Z, okay? So I don't know what she's talking about. Okay, let's see. Okay, somebody, Audrey said, haircut short, etc. Trying to look clean cut and innocent when you know he's not. Coward, that's he is. Okay, this girl can't even speak or type or anything. The thing is, that picture is when he was younger. When he was younger, he had his hair cut shorter. That's why I don't know why these people be talking when they don't really know anything about these people. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what is she talking about? His hair was short back then. He was younger. All right. Looked like he was in his 20s or something. Early 20s. So yeah, his hair was cut short then. He wasn't wearing those, whatever he has in his hair now or anything. Let's see. Okay, so Gigi said this is a cold case of 20 years. Should have been solved a long time ago. And Kathy White, Jay-Z's mistress that passed on unknown. Now older Blue Ivy gets and looks, the more she looks like her. She does not. Google her and Blue Ivy photos. I already did. They do not look alike. Blue Ivy looked just like her mom when she was younger. It looked like Jay-Z. The years she passed, same age of that fake pregnancy appearance Beyonce did on TV to the world. Shaking my damn head. Okay. Rex said he hid because he knew Tupac knew me. Okay, we don't know who Rex is. Okay. Last is speaking with some sense. He said, "Why it is wise to dodge confrontation. It doesn't necessarily dictate being a coward. From the hood standpoint, it dictates avoiding catching a bullshit case. Iron chest Charlies never last long in the game." Okay, I agree. Said nobody was scared of Tupac himself. Tupac was a very soft person. Rosemary said so many fairy tales going on. They are desperate for 15 minutes of fame. Yes. Angie said he is so ugly or oogly, and then Guest said, well, it's a good thing he's not your problem. Actually, when he was younger, he looked a little better. So, I mean, it doesn't matter anyway what we think he looks like. Beyonce likes him, so that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so many people. I always remember this. How somebody looks is really in the eye of what they see. You know what I'm saying? If they think the person is attractive, then the person is attractive to them. If they think the person is not attractive, then that person isn't. So everybody has their own taste. Everybody has their own perception of beauty and things like that. So it is what it is. Okay. But anyway, if this is true, I don't know if it is or not, that he hid from Tupac. It is what it is. It's so long ago. I don't really think nobody cares. Okay. But it is good to know this. But again, it's allegedly. We don't know if this is true. Say if he did hide, maybe he wasn't hiding for the reason Gene Deal says. Okay. Or maybe he did. All right. Okay, so I mean, we don't know, what was going on behind, those doors and stuff. We only know what we know as people looking in, the public. You know what I'm saying? So it could be a possibility. It may not be a possibility. We just probably, unless Jay-Z come out and tell us that, we will never ever really truly know. Period. Okay. So let's see what else we got here. Now this right here, I'm not definitely going to go over this because I don't like it when you see a title and they make it sound like the actual person said it. Then you click on a video. It's not the person who said it. So I don't like, I'm not going to put that one up. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so we already did all of these things right here. Okay, so let me go ahead and tell you guys what Royce Reed said. Okay, so let's go ahead and change this right here, this banner to Royce Reed and Diddy. Let's change this, guys. Let me edit this. Let me hide this real quick and then edit it. And Dwight Howard, okay? I need to take this off of here right here. This tag on end. Put it right there. Put a comma, then put in right there. And Dwight Howard, right? I was spelling his name wrong before. I was putting D-E. Okay, we're going to put that up there. So let's go ahead and put this up here now. So we're going to talk about that now. So I'm just jumping from one right into the next, topic. Because I don't have a long one here tonight. See what they're talking about right here, y'all. So let's see. Nicki Minaj may be getting in trouble, you guys. You heard it first over here on Shades Tube. I'll tell you guys about that in a minute. I made a mistake and shared this to the wrong thing. Okay, we're going to tell you. I'm going to give you guys some breaking news, and that's going to be it. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this Royce. Let's see if I can find it. I just realized I don't even have on my glasses. I mean, not Reese. Her name is Royce. Royce Reed. I'm always saying people's names backwards or wrong. I've been doing that forever. Okay, even when I used to teach school, it used to be a trip. My kids would be like, "No, Miss Sharon, my name is so and so." Man, the only kids' names I remembered was like some really, really, really. I don't want to call them bad, but some mischievous kids. I always did remember their names. Okay. Okay. So let's go ahead and do this, guys. Let's go back over here. Okay. So Royce Reed drops bombshell claim alleging Dwight Howard. Y'all know what he did? Let's do a drum roll. He was wearing a dress, you guys. He wore a dress to a Diddy party. That is crazy. And then they say now in fear. What's that about? A fear about what? Let's go ahead and read this. So in a recent social media clip, Royce Reed opened up about her son's father, a A-list celeb, Dwight Howard, revealing shocking claims about his private life and connections to other celebs. Before going into details, Reed disclosed that she and Howard reconnected in 2020 following the passing of his child's mother, Melissa Rios, who suffered an epileptic seizure at her home, as reported by ABC News. Reed claims to have witnessed some shocking events during her stay at his house for a few days, and now fears for her life due to publicly speaking about what she saw at Howard's drug-filled parties, some of which happened in front of her son while he was in his father's care. And you know what? We're going to go to that. Hey, A-Dub, thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to look at that because I want to know what he was doing. Okay, we're going to look at that. We're going to see if we can find some TikTok videos and let these people tell us what he was doing. This is Dwight right here because I didn't even know what he looked like. Let me show y'all. So he wore a dress going to Diddy's party, huh? At least to one of them. And that's Royce. She used to be on, I think, Basketball Wives, if I'm not mistaken. Now, looking directly into that camera, Reed stated he knows that the real about him is coming out. Ask him about Ray Edwards and their parties. Ask him about the red dress that he wore during a Diddy party. Then she continued, I don't know if I'm going to get through 2025. This is the person who has had me followed before. I can even name the name Zachary Timms. There's a lot of that goes on that's hidden. Okay, so she was hinting at a potentially darker aspect of Howard's life that she feels compelled to expose. Now, they said just days ago, Reed stated she currently has screenshots connecting Howard to the passing of Pastor Zachary Timms by alleging the two were together before the pastor passed on. What? Now, according to reports, his unaliving was ruled accidental, caused by acute intoxication by the combined effects of cocaine and heroin. Authorities discovered a white glassine envelope containing a narcotic substance in his clothing. Okay. So we're going to go to her little videos, right? I don't even want to put my other glasses on, but we need to go to her TikTok video and see exactly what she said. But before we do that, let me see what these people are saying in this comment section. Somebody said, why come TMZ and all these other news people, why aren't they talking about the Finch guy, Abercrombie and Finch guy? I told you guys the other day, and days before that, they're not talking about these people, but Shay's Tube will talk about them because I already told you guys about him. Okay, I have. All right, along with some other people. And when I see updates, I'm going to give you updated information. The last thing I told you about the Abercrombie and Fitch dude is that he was out on bail. Remember? Because he was also, they said allegedly he did a rape, I believe, sexual assault, I think kidnapping and racketeer. I'm going to look it up and I'll confirm that in a minute, okay? They said his story was much worse and way more violent and sadistic. I think I said that right. Let's see here. So I'm trying to figure out why are they going back into well, it is that they are talking about a Diddy party, but still we're talking about Dwight though. Okay, so Nikisha said, I find it strange that when a man leaves a woman and moves on, somehow out of nowhere comes all types of scandals. My thing is this: if you stay with him while the money was good and said nothing, continue to be quiet, cause at this point it's annoying to drag him now. Somebody said not true. She has been speaking out even after the NDA and gag order until the law made it clear certain crimes cannot be hushed with an NDA. She should leave the country and write a tell-all. Hey, Trizzy, thank you so much for tuning in. Y'all make sure y'all show Trizzy some love and support. He's a gamer, so go check him out. Excuse me, y'all. Another commenter said, be careful. Dwight always had a background. Nothing would surprise me. Ask him to wear that dress. Red even. I don't know. They said that's Diddy's favorite color for rituals. Okay. Somebody said, right. But I beginning to see a pattern, though, with these unalivings and celebs. They always say the person cause of unaliving was that white stuff mixed with something else, and it's a unalive case. But you notice it only happens when someone is trying to silence another. Then all of a sudden that OD happens. Yeah, they are unaliving people and getting away with murder. Okay. Another commenter says she is scorned. She's not revealing anything we have not already heard. Royce is getting her 15 minutes. She might as well. Everybody else is. Okay. Tina said people can do what they want, morally or not, as long as it is not against the law. Okay, and she's right. I mean, you can almost tell what some people do by watching how they act. Hi, Drea. Thank you so much for tuning in. Y'all make sure y'all show Drea some love and support, guys. Okay. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Somebody said, good grief. She was not fearful for her life. She was blabbing. Now she is. Too late now. Maybe she should have kept quiet. Nothing is worth losing your life over. So they said that Howard came into the league saying he was a Christian and not having premarital sex. Now that MFer is wearing a red dress at a Diddy's party. What the F happened to the urgent? I would like to see that picture, that screenshot of him wearing a red dress at a Diddy's party. Let's see if we can pull that up real quick. Let's go to TikTok and see if they have anything that shows this. Hopefully it's not AI, because y'all know what they be doing. Let's see. And don't forget, this is all allegedly. We do not know Dwight. Hey, it's the jam right here. We're jamming. Okay. He jamming. Okay. Let me just do this real quick, y'all. He jam. I'm about to save his video too, because so I can go back and look at it. Hey, I'm going to have to put this on. I'm going to have to repost this. Let me save this video real quick, y'all. He jamming. Let me save this. Yeah, I'm going to save this video. Okay. Get the dude. Get the dude. He jamming, y'all. All right. He uses that little stuff too to make it look like he a robot. You know, when they be moving around all slow like that, they be using that little robotic effect. I used it a couple times. He jamming though. He can dance though. Get it, dude. Get it, dude. Okay, y'all. Let me go ahead and do this. I forgot what I said. I was looking up the red dress. Okay, let's see. The Dwight Howard, right? Red dress. I know somebody did some let's see. Of course, you're not gonna see it. So right here, they got LeBron in a pink dress. Let me show y'all. But you know, I mean, they be wearing these dresses and stuff, looking tripped out. Don't even make no sense. We was talking about LeBron the other day, and that wasn't him who wrote that Twitter thing either. The X message. Somebody must have hacked this account, like I said, because I just did not believe it once I saw that stuff that they wrote in there about Diddy. Why would LeBron be saying that about his friend? Come on now. People know they do stupid stuff. Okay, let's see here. Let's see if we can find that red dress. Is this the right? So this dude said he got an issue with Dwight Howard. What's this issue? Let's see.
The wig jumped out the closet.
Oh, let's see this right quick. Let's see what he's talking about.
At the White, came over to the White House.
Wait, what?
He got there, then something jumped out in a wig on.
Wait, what are we trying to play this? Get these people crazy as hell.
Between you and Dwight Howard.
Some dude with a wig jumped out the closet or something. Some dude online was at the White, came over to the White House in an Uber. He got there, then something jumped out in a wig on both of them, and the dude was like, "Oh no, what's this, a threesome or something?" I'm like, "Hold on, I ain't never heard of a, an odd boy threesome." So it was funny to me. It was just funny. I'm on Instagram like, man, should I put?
Hey, Jaquetta, thank you for tuning in. So y'all make sure y'all show Jaquetta some love and support. Thank you, hon.
On the Lakers, he was considered Superman, him and Shaq. So then
hold on for 1 second, y'all. This boy gonna make me do something to him. Okay, let's finish listening to this.
On the screen, and I got I'm Not Your Superwoman playing in the background by Karen White. So then I checked my Instagram and Dwight like that. I'm like, oh my God. So I'm like, what? I'm like, I'm like, man. So I hit him and I'm like, what up, D? I said, you know what? I'm totally out of pocket. My bad, my fault. You know how many times Nick the bag on me and I didn't back, like it's just part of it. But I didn't know that sometimes bags are just it can hit a little different. You know what I'm saying? The dude just jumped out. The dude with the jumped out the closet on the White. That was just. I think it was just allegedly jumped out. I don't know, whatever that was. I think the White took it personal, and I kind of took it personal after that because I was like, damn, man, the White he's a stand-up person, never did that wrong to me. I was actually, my feelings were hurt. I was embarrassed about it too.
What happened between you and Dwight Howard?
Some dude with a wig jumped out the closet or something. Some dude online.
I don't understand this.
At the White, came over to the White House in an Uber. He got there, then something jumped out in a wig on both of them, and the dude was like, oh no, what's this, a threesome or something? I'm like, hold on, I ain't never heard of a, an odd boy threesome. So it was funny to me. It was just funny. I'm on Instagram like, man, should I? So I put a picture, I think of Dwight Howard, and I just had Karen White playing the back, because, on the Lakers, he was considered Superman, him and Shaq. So then my dumb ass put Dwight Howard on the screen, and I got I'm Not Your Superwoman playing.
Well, you should have did that, because that make it sound like he, what?
So then I checked my Instagram and Dwight like that. I'm like,
why would you put Superwoman up there? Like you saying he's a chick.
So I'm like, man. So I hit him and I'm like, what up, D? I said, you know what? I'm totally out of pocket. My bad, my fault. You know how many times Nick the bag on me and I didn't back, like it's just part of it. But I didn't know that sometimes bags are just it can hit a little different. You know what I'm saying? The dude just jumped out. The dude with that jumped out the closet on the White. That was just. I think it was just allegedly jumped out. I don't know, whatever that was. I think the White took it personal, and I kind of took it personal after that because I was like, damn, man, the White he's a stand-up person, never did that wrong to me. I was actually, my feelings were hurt. I was embarrassed about it too.
What happened between you and
Oh my God. So he basically
jumped out the closet or something.
Okay, so he basically was, it sounds like to me he was making a little joke. Okay. I don't know what you mean that. It sounds like he was making a little joke. Basically, I don't know. It sounded like he was insinuating that Dwight Howard is doing some stuff he shouldn't be doing. Because Superman, why would you play that? All right. And that's why he probably got mad. Let's see what these people are saying. Somebody said only he understands his story. I understand it. Now I had to listen to it again. I think he's saying he played that song after the dude jumped out of the closet with the wig on and things like that. And, somebody was saying something about like a threesome or some stuff like that, I think. And so I guess to him, it seems a little suspect. So that's why he put that song, I'm Not Your Superwoman, on. He claimed that they called themselves Superman, but Superman, Superwoman is not the same thing. So why would you play Karen Wright's song, I'm Not Your Superwoman? Okay. So I think that's what he's talking about, okay? Somebody said, what is he saying? What is he saying? He was talking about a threesome. They coming out for a threesome. That's what it sounds like to me, okay? Somebody said, somebody translate this. I think that's what he's talking about, okay? Somebody said he said what he said. I guess we just have to figure it out. I think I understand what he was trying to say. I don't think he was trying to say it straight out, but it seems like to me, like I just said, he thought some weird stuff was going on when the dude jumped out, right? And then something broke off from all that, everything he had witnessed that at that time. And then he said he put on a record, I'm Not Your Superwoman or something like that. And that basically insinuates that some weird shit is maybe could be going on. And this dude may be more, suspect or something. That's what it seemed like to me. I don't know. I'm just saying. Okay. Somebody said this is a perfect example of indirectly responding. He everywhere, but the answer is funny. He basically said what he said. You can almost understand what he's talking about. Then he said, and then he threw the word allegedly. The person jumped out of the closet, but he said before that the person jumped out the closet. He didn't use allegedly. And he keeps on saying the same thing. Somebody said, I'm still confused. Somebody said, Jamie Foxx and Dwight Howard are on the DL. Somebody said they don't know about Jamie Foxx, but Dwight, he likes men and women. Who had the dude jump out of the closet, okay, in a wig and stuff? Shit, somebody said when your brain is doing 80 miles per hour and your mouth is doing 45 miles per hour, no Diddy. That's what this other dude said. A lot of people keep asking what is being said here. You got to listen to it over and over again. Okay, so, they do have rumors about him being suspect. Okay, let's just keep it like that. So let's see what else we have out here. This dude was a hot ass mess. Let me just get him a heart.
Came over to the White House.
He said he went over his house. He came, and that dude jumped out that closet. What was they getting ready to get into? Okay, for real, for real. These people are silly. Let's see what else we got going on here. With this is his wife right here, right? His ex-girlfriend. I mean, let's see.
Dwight Howard's lawyer responded, said that it was a consensual encounter.
This her right here, Royce Reed.
Profit.
So what's she talking about? Let me see.
I mean, listen. To be fair, people do sue wealthy people for profit, make up a whole bunch of stuff.
This is we will watch this. Okay, I'm just trying to understand what's going on with them too.
So it doesn't go to court and further embarrassment happens. Do you feel that this situation was consensual and Dwight Howard's being shaken down for money? Or do you think that something sideways happened and Dwight popped up with this transgender person? And,
oh, wow, he did?
Against this person's will.
What is this shit down here?
So I can't speak on their situation because I wasn't there, but what I can speak on is what happened with me. And the story that he's given is very parallel with what happened with us. And I think what people miss is when you say someone can just get up and leave. In my situation, I've been dragged. I've been slung across the floor. I've been verbally, emotionally abused. And if I feel like I'm going to be basically like knocked out if I don't do something, if I'm that intimidated, then I'm just going to do it. Because one, it's something I've done before. You know what I mean? So this time just make it seem like I want to. You know what I mean? Because otherwise you can't bite it, because then you're really going to get knocked out. I think that would just be a natural reaction of any guy. But when you have someone who has so much power over you, and not just personally, but just even in your life and in your career, you're just going to sit there and take it. And you're going to do whatever they want you to do because you're going to hope it's over soon. And then you're just going to pick yourself up and try and live.
Who is hitting her? Is she talking about somebody was hitting her?
For quarantine, people ask me, well, why did you go if you hated him so much?
Is she talking about Dwight?
Hope. People are like, oh, why? She's talking now. I've been talking. It's just people are listening now. But I've been screaming for help. So all of this has been documented.
So he was hitting her too?
Was told that I can't say anything. I was still told that if I ever made an accusation, I would lose my child. You know? So I remember being in that position on my knees. I remember crying.
Okay.
I remember wanting it to be over.
Oh my God, girl. I mean, gosh, girl.
And when it was, I picked myself up and I kept moving because there's nothing I could do. Quarantine, I felt like this is my chance to at least have a better life for Braylon. Because it can't get any worse, right?
Dwight Howard's lawyer responded, said that it was a consensual encounter and is being exploited for profit.
So she said that he did certain things. The White claimed that she's lying.
Sue wealthy people.
Okay, we're gonna stop this right. Let's go into some more things on this. Let's see what these people are saying in the comment section. I didn't even know about this. Okay, but this is like way back in 2023, all the way up until now. Now she, damn, well, I almost broke something. Now she's speaking out, bringing this stuff back up by talking about Dwight being in a dress going to Diddy's party, right? A red dress. This is crazy. I believe her though, y'all. I mean, I really do. I remember her being on Basketball Wife. They said she's definitely telling the truth in order to survive. Let's see. Yeah, somebody said, I remember she's been, I don't know what this means, on him since I was in high school. People were calling her bitter because he did not want her. They dragged her for real, and she was right. Somebody said, this is all for profit. Why now? Why? Because the whole Diddy giving Cassidy 20 million. If you notice, people like her are broke and want to make these rich people settle to make this go away. Somebody said he broke her because he was broken. So toxic. Oh, thanks. Let's see what else going on here. They said somebody answer. I don't understand. Is she saying she went back to dating Dwight during quarantine in 2020? She did. She said she did. He wanted to be near his son, so he wanted her to be there. Jaquetta said she believed her. I believe her too, because I remember when she was on Basketball Wives, right, and stuff. Yeah, I believe her. You know, just because the dude seemed like he got a good record, nobody knows anything about him because he keeps everything on the down low. It does not mean that he's not in the house beating the crap out of his woman, okay, or doing other weird shit. Let's see. Another commenter said people lie and exaggerate so much, it's hard to believe truth is being spoken unless it's on camera. I don't know who to believe. Shaking my head. So, okay, let's see what else just said. Somebody said, buying these stories is all about bringing the black men that made it down. We're being attacked right now, and our people, black people, are helping them come out to us. Okay, let's see what else we got here. The thing is, I agree with that in some ways, but then also too, black men that choose to do certain things need to stop engaging in certain things as well. Okay, I don't know if Dwight was doing all these things that she alleges or not, but the thing is, if she has anything recorded to prove that, then it is what it is. Okay, and I hope she does, because a lot of people make these allegations and don't be having anything to show. I thought I read that she did have something on video, so maybe she does. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, you know, black men, like I just said before, the black men who choose to do certain things and get themselves in situations, you just got to stop making those choices, point blank, because you know the system is not fair. You know, the system loves to, you know, flash us up on the screen when we do something. Okay, so with that being said, that's why I say some black men who choose to engage in certain things, they just need to stop. Hey, J4, what's up? What's up? What's going on? Okay, let me see what else we got for her, okay? Let's see what else we got. I see him back there dancing. Let's see. I want to see what all Royce is saying about him. So who is this? The Dwight Howard says his accused. Let's see what they're saying on here. Let's just listen to this, okay?
Former NBA superstar Dwight Howard is an illegal civil case with this guy right
I do?
here.
Okay.
He met Dwight on Instagram.
What?
They talked back and forth. They met up. They sent videos.
What?
You know, whatever people do when you're dating.
Huh?
One night during one of their encounters, Dwight decided to introduce a third person into their situation. And he is alleging that he was held without his consent.
Yeah, I'm going to show y'all this video in a minute.
Because there's a battery charge. He was SA.
What?
That stands for.
You know what that stands for.
This entire situation was forced. So he...
Can y'all hear this?
Mr. Howard. Mr. Howard is asking for the case to be dismissed because he's saying that the situation they had going on was consensual. So with all of this being released into the media, it's now publicly known that Dwight Howard is, I guess, in the closet because there was also some text messages that shared where he said he's not gay. He just enjoys, you know what?
What?
All of the celebrities are talking about it. Why Mace even talked about it on his podcast? I can't do.
I didn't see that.
Listen, living your truth. Former NBA superstar
Just listen, y'all.
Dwight Howard is an illegal civil case with this guy right here.
Well, this is man, huh? Let me show y'all.
Met Dwight on Instagram. They talked back and forth. They met up. They sent
That's
videos.
the dude right there, huh?
You know, whatever people do when you're dating. One night during one of their encounters, Dwight decided to introduce a third person into their situation. And he is alleging that he was held without his consent. He was battered because there's a battery charge.
What?
He was SA. You guys know what that stands for.
You know what that is. Actually,
and this entire situation was forced, so he sued Mr. Howard. Mr. Howard is asking for the case to be dismissed because he's saying that the situation they had going on was consensual. So with all of this being released into the media, it's now publicly known that Dwight Howard is, I guess, in the closet because there was also some text messages that shared where he said he's not gay. He just enjoys, you know what?
Well, then, boy, you buy. Okay.
All of the celebrities are talking about
you
it.
Are bi.
Mace even talked about it on his podcast. I can't do. At the end of the day, listen, living your truth.
Okay, let's stop this right here. I never heard of this before. Okay, this is the first time. How many people heard of this before in the chat? I don't know why some men just don't be themselves. If they like both, hey, be truthful about it. Okay? Be truthful about that. I mean, because it's not fair to the person you're dating if you are, you know, into both exes. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people are accepting this now. So why are these people being fake? If this dude is telling the truth, this is a hot mess. See all posed over there looking tripped out. Let me see. Y'all know I was over here. Hold on for a minute. Looking a hot ass mess. Y'all, I've been so wrapped up talking about Diddy. since last November. I didn't even hear anything about this. Let's see. The reason why this is a problem is because this dude was saying that this dude actually assaulted him and beat him up. That's why he was suing him. I don't know what happened to this case, if the dude won or if he didn't win or what. I don't know what happened. But if it is true, well, if he did do this, that's the reason why it's a problem. Let's see what they're saying now. There's a lot of, like I said, there are a lot of download dudes out here. Let's see. Okay, let's see what they said on this one right here. Hold on. Let's listen to this. Damn. Hold on.
Was there with another, I guess Dwight Howard, a retired NBA basketball player, he admitted to being gay. As the story goes, he was on Instagram in some guy's DMs. The guy came over to his house. When the guy got to his house,
that's that dude I showed you.
Was there with another gentleman dressed as a woman named Candy. And let's just say in sports terms,
is that the same dude? Hold on, y'all. Do y'all think it's the same dude who dropped out the damn closet? Okay, let's go ahead.
Dwight Howard being gay didn't surprise me at all. And let me tell you why. Dwight Howard did something a couple years ago where I knew then something was up.
What did he do?
What he did, no heterosexual man would do. Let me clarify. No heterosexual black man would do. Because white men do all type of crazy stuff to each other. They slap each other in the privates. They grab each other's junk. You can't fall asleep around them. They always crossing the line, if you ask me. They are habitual line crossers. Now check this out right here.
Oh, no, you should be doing all that. That's gay as
heterosexual man would never do that. He assaulted that man in public. That basketball player, he had to know.
Y'all gotta see that again. Okay, let's see that again. Okay.
Because white men do all type of crazy stuff to each other. They slap each other in the privates. They grab each other's junk. You can't fall asleep around them. They always crossing the line, if you ask me. They are habitual line crossers. Now check this out right here.
Oh, yeah, he should be having his hand all right there. That's disgusting.
Man would never do that. He assaulted that man in public. That basketball player, he had to know what time it was. The look on his face wasn't, I can't believe he just did that. The look on his face to me said, I can't believe he did that in public. All I'm saying is I'm pretty sure they shared more than the locker. I say live your life, Dwight Howard. It doesn't change how I see him as a baller. That man was a good basketball player. He was a great scorer. Definitely played great defense, and he was an awesome rebounder. I mean, he really knew how to chase some balls. Okay, that came out wrong. So
I knew
Dwight Howard, the
I knew he was going to say that. I knew he was going to say that, guys. I knew it.
He was on Instagram.
So he up there. Man, that's tripped out. So let's see what else they got here. So he did say he's bisexual, huh?
Yeah. Check out the status.
I wonder if they're going to play the actual video.
Basically, Dwight Howard and Steve met up, but Dwight Howard bought
just listen, y'all.
Yes. Okay, go ahead. Finish what you're saying.
Yes, and so that's not fair. Like that was never stated. And now you out here trying to make it look like Steve was stupid when you was the one who initiated everything. And then you said that you stopped because you realized he didn't like it. Like
what?
Dwight Howard said he stopped because
they said that
Steve didn't like it.
What?
Is Steve kidding?
No.
Kitty is another nigga.
Dwight Howard brought.
Is that Mace? That's Mace on here, yeah.
So just I want you to finish your point before me and Mace, because I would love to hear a woman's point.
Let me let y'all see this. They're sit down and watching this, y'all. Hold on.
Dwight Howard was supposed to meet Steve.
Okay.
When they met up, the nigga had Kitty with him, and Steve is like, oh, the fuck on, I ain't signed up for Kitty.
Right.
I signed up to meet you. Now, and Dwight Howard is basically saying, and Dwight Howard is basically saying, nah, Kitty cool, you gonna have some fun, it'll be all right. Because, you know, Kitty is fun, it's a good time. Is that correct from what I'm understanding? So guys, I just want to.
So who didn't like it? Kitty or Steve?
Steve didn't sign up for it, like any of that.
Steve wanted one-on-one.
Yes, with Dwight.
And Dwight Howard was basically like, "You gonna like this anyways?" Like that's to Steve. Like what is? And then not only that, Steve didn't like it. Then Dwight Howard went and like lied about the situation, saying that it never happened. So then you got Steve looking stupid, trying to like help Steve's name. And then now Dwight Howard came out and said,
so we gotta watch what we say, because I was gonna say something.
Yeah, but not that's what I'd let her explain. Yeah. And I love Stats' point of view. She doesn't give a lot of point of view. She don't welcome this Stats. She's been feeling away for a little minute. So I'll let I wanted her to get her point across. But what I will say is this. Steve, if this is the same person from months ago, was DMing us, talking not us, nigga.
He didn't DM me.
It is what it is.
What it is.
It is what it is, Paige. Not none of us personally. Let's be clear. Trying to explain his side of the story. You know, our producer in Miami, shout out to Kevin Spence. You know, Kev, we miss you and everything. Much love. But we have all of Steve's DMs on the Is What It Is page of him saying, I got all the proof. He said how he drove to Dwight's house and all this other shit, and he's DMing the Is What It Is page. Wow. And at this particular point, I was like,
hey, Tony Bands, thank you for tuning in, hon.
It's no concrete facts about it, so I didn't want to accuse Dwight Howard of anything. And when we posted something about it one time, you know, this was during the summer, and when we posted something about it, Dwight had texted me, and you made fun of me. He's like, yo, can we have a conversation about what's going on? And I was like, nah, because it's like, and don't get me wrong, no, Dwight Howard's cool with me. I don't give a fuck what you do in your own time and whatever. That's all good. You know, I agree with Stature, ain't got to lie about it.
Right.
But I didn't want to get involved with that because I was like, until these court documents came out, I don't like accusing anybody of anything, so I left that alone. But I wanted Stat to say what she said, give her opinion, so that me and Mace could fully understand before we give our opinion. And just so I'm clear before I give my opinion, after Mace gives his opinion, Dwight Howard lied and said he never met Steve ever.
Damn, so he lied.
Come to find out, he did meet Steve, and not only did he meet Steve, he brought somebody named Kitty with him to meet Steve.
So they got a three.
Steve said, hold the fuck on. I thought this was a one-on-one. Now you got me in a threesome with Kitty. Dwight Howard says...
And he wanted to leave.
Dwight Howard says, nah, Kitty, cool, it's all good. Steve may be scared. We don't know how big or tall or small pause that Steve is because Dwight Howard's 6'10", fucking diesel nigga, pause. Yeah. Now he may feel threatened to stay because the reason that this only stopped, according to these documents the Stat is saying, is that he looked at Steve and Steve didn't
so they think they kicked him out of the NBA because of this stuff?
That's the only reason it might have even stopped.
Does matter.
Probably
it does
did.
matter. Those are the lies that are going on in society. We tell people it don't matter, but behind your back, it matters. And that's what we gotta first start off by saying. Like you hear Stats saying this because what people do in their bedroom, that's between them. Not necessarily true, but I understand.
As long as they're not actually assaulting people and doing battery and other weird stuff.
But then it does matter. And anybody watching this knows it does matter. Even to people that participate, it matters. Because people will say, oh, it don't matter.
Okay, we gotta stop this right here. But this is crazy, y'all.
So it matters. You know,
I promise you guys, I did not know none of this stuff was happening with him. So now, me hearing this, it makes me believe Royce for real when she said that he went to a Diddy party in a red dress. I'm kind of believing that now, okay? They claim he admitted to being bi. Did he admit to being bi? Let's see. Let's see what some of these commenters are saying first. Right, we know who Steve is, but who is Kitty? Right, what is Kitty? Oh, Kitty is the dude. Kitty is the dude that was in that picture. I thought that was Steve. So who is Steve? Let me see, because somebody said, hold on, y'all. Let me take this thing off. Hold on. Okay, so they said that this is the guy Dwight calls Kitty. Let me see. So this is Kitty. It may probably so. Okay, so this is Kitty right here. So that boy. Wait, we can't be hearing this. Let's turn it out. So this dude right here is Kitty. So he had this dude there with him too. So that's Kitty, the dude right there. Yeah, with the black gloves on. Okay. So he had Kitty with him, and then him, and then Steve. So Steve did not like that because he was like, it's supposed to be just the white, allegedly, and him. But yet, allegedly, the white brought this dude right here with them, aka Kitty, so they can have a 3, and the other guy wasn't having it. Okay, so now I'm understanding even more. This is crazy, man. Somebody said this is not consensual if you surprise somebody, right? It's not if you didn't consent to that person being there with you. I know this ain't the guy they talking about. They said this is Steve right here. This is Steve right here. Is this Steve? Let's see. Wait.
Okay, this trade will be an immediately yes.
This couldn't be Steve.
The further research that me and the Immediately Kinfolk podcast has done
Wait, let me
about
look at
Dwight
this.
Howard, I have to retract my statement. But in lieu of court documents stating that
Let's
Dwight
see.
Howard
Y'all listening?
admitted
Just
to meeting
listen.
up with a guy and engaged in sexual acts, and the documents also say that Dwight Howard performed non-consensual oral sex on this man allegedly in these documents that Dwight Howard admitted to. I don't think this is the type of energy we need in the locker room with John Morant. We already got enough issues, enough distractions. We don't need.
So that's why they said they let him go.
And John being worried about what this man.
So Steve,
non-consensually tried
I
to
don't
do
know
to
if
him.
Steve was this other guy.
This trade is immediately and repeatedly. No Kinfolk with Immediately Sports signing off.
So let's see something. Is this Steve?
Our center
Hold on.
went down for the year for the Memphis.
I don't know if it is y'all. Let me just let y'all see it. Shit, I don't know. I don't know. They claim this is Steve, but I don't know about that.
Okay, this trade will be an immediately yes.
So they didn't even talk about the white.
That me and the Immediately Kinfolk podcast has done about Dwight Howard, I have to retract my statement. But in lieu of court documents stating that Dwight Howard admitted to meeting up with a guy and engaged in sexual acts, and the documents also say that Dwight Howard performed non-consensual oral sex on this man allegedly in these documents that Dwight Howard admitted to. I don't think this is the type of energy we need in the locker room with John Morant.
That's crazy, y'all. I what y'all see. I don't know if that's Steve or not. Okay, they claim that's Steve allegedly. I don't know for sure. Okay, this is crazy, man.
Just so I'm clear, I didn't want to interrupt you. I want you to get your point across so you don't got to go on.
Yeah.
Check out the stat and do it.
Let's go back to that. Let me see what they said to Steve. Hold on. So yeah, they said that dude is Steve, a basketball player. Okay, but I don't know if that's the same Steve. Okay, they saying it is.
Steve met up.
But we don't know if that's the same Steve. That's what they're saying. We don't know for sure if that's the Steve. So he came out the closet, huh?
Dwight comes out the closet after being accused of being a booty bandit.
Okay, let's listen to this.
So, Dwight Howard had got sued by this dude, man. You know.
This boy sounds crazy.
Story goes, Dwight was, having a threesome with them peoples. They was driving down the Hershey Highway. Woo, woo.
Okay. I'm about to show y'all. I know this boy is damn nuts.
He wasn't trying to bang with Dwight. I'm trying to watch y'all talk on TikTok and, talk as a grown man. Gotta speak about a grown man out here being a booty bandit, right? So, Dwight Howard, they was at the joint, they had the little threesome joint, the dude said Dwight, held them down. Dude basically needs to win, Dwight. I ain't even trying to be talking about all that. He out here getting me too by a nigga. He's the first one getting me too. And, Dwight was denying it, but once it don't got to court, he had to I guess tell the truth. Like, I don't know. I ain't do it. I ain't no booty bandit now, y'all. It was consensual, y'all know. Go that way, Dwight. Dwight Howard comes out the closet.
So the thing is, that's tripped out, man. I don't know why these people be lying when they know they be doing certain things, and then it comes out, people have evidence. Goodness. Man, these people are making all types of jokes in this comment section. Okay, let's see what else they got.
I remember just getting drafted. My whole team.
This
was like,
him right here
let's
talking.
go to the strip club, and I'm like, I never been to the strip club.
Oh yeah. I mean, come on now. You can almost tell. Let me stop. I'm joking. No, you can't. Okay, let's just look at this. Oh my gosh. Hold on.
I remember just getting drafted. My whole team was like, young fella, let's go to the strip club. And I'm like, I never been to the strip club. I'm like a kid in a candy store. Titties, booty. Lady started talking to me. I'm googly-eyed. She knew she had me locked. That T-Pain was already on me. I'm in love with a stripper. She riding, she rolling. I'm dead in love with this stripper. She done had all my money. She's just talking to me the whole night about nothing. And then the guy with the flashlight comes. You Dwight Howard. You 18. You're not supposed to be in here. You gotta go. Got kicked out.
Hey, Shell, thank you so much for tuning in.
I could have ever wanted. I didn't know what to do because I never had no guide. A lot of my teammates at the time, they were telling me, hey, you Dwight Howard, man. Get the best cars, get the best women. If we compete
Bless
on the
men.
court, we're going to compete off the court. Let's get as many as we can. At 18, I'm watching them, so I'm like, I guess this is what I'm supposed to do. I remember just getting drafted. My whole team was like, young fella, let's go to the show.
Honey. Okay, that's crazy, man. He talking all this stuff. They roasted him on everything, man, all the way back to 2019.
There's a reason that Kobe Bryant didn't want to play with Dwight Howard.
Let's
so
see.
Videos like this of him during games make a lot more sense now. The funniest thing has to be the list of his injuries.
He's been touching a lot of people between their legs. Hold on, y'all. Let me show y'all this. Why is he touching people that?
Dwight Howard.
Why? Let me just forget it. Just watch the video, okay? Just watch the video. Damn. Y'all should have known.
Like this of him during games make a lot more sense now. The funniest thing has to be the list of his injuries, because bro must have been on his knees 24/7 and getting his back blown out. Well, if you don't believe me, then just give me a logical explanation for bro missing games due to gluteal soreness.
Oh, what?
Kobe Bryant didn't want to play with Dwight Howard. So while videos like this,
but gluteal is the muscles in the butt, okay?
The funniest thing has to be the list of his injuries, because bro must have been on his knees 24/7 and getting his back blown out. Well, if you don't believe me, then just give me a logical explanation for bro missing games due to gluteal soreness. There's a reason that Kobe Bryant didn't want to play with
these
Dwight
people
Howard.
are crazy as hell. That's your glute muscles, but that doesn't mean, but you never know, okay? But damn. Gluteal soreness, that's the muscles. They're like gluteal what? That's the muscle. That don't mean anything. The muscle, anybody glutes can be sore. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing exercising, or if somebody's doing exercise on you, they going through the back door. Let me This is crazy, man. Wait, somebody said gluteal soreness with neck and knee injuries is wild crazy. I would like to see Cam and Mace respond to this. Oh man, I was looking at the knee stuff too, along with the gluteal thing, and was laughing about it. Okay, I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. Okay, they said Royce been told us. She did, man. Boy, stop. Listen, it's 2025 now. You can live your truth. You know what I'm saying? You can live your truth. You can be free. You can be who you want to be. If you are bi, then you are just bi. But just be truthful with the person you're dating. If it's a female, because she needs to know that. So many diseases going around, and some women are not down with that. Some women are. So I just think it's unfair when you guys know you're down low. You're like men too. You need to be honest about it. Come on now. This man, they got a whole car. And y'all know what? Wait, hold on. Let me turn this out. I never heard of this before because I was so wrapped up in Diddy stuff. Let's see. He didn't come out the closet right here, Diddy. Let's see what he said. This is how is this Diddy? No, this ain't Diddy right here. Damn, he look like Diddy. Let me see what they're saying. Let's see what they're saying on this right here real quick.
Dwight started touching him in a manner that
what? We already know who this is.
Asked Dwight to stop, but Dwight responded that he was, quote, going to do whatever.
We just gonna listen to this.
Was going to like it. Stevens lawsuit alleges that Dwight stood up, towering over Stevens, grabbed him by the thighs, forcibly removed his underwear, held him down, and performed non-consensual act on him. The lawsuit reads, Mr. Harper was in fear of imminent bodily harm when he was pinned down and forced to remain in place, while defendant continued to essay him. According to
Is this the man, right?
Then forced him to perform the same act on him, and he said that when he tried to call an Uber after the incident, Dwight didn't let him and instead made Kitty take him home.
Is this the person right here? Hold on, y'all. Let me let y'all see this video. Hold on for 1 second. Hold on, y'all. Now, is this the dude right here? Let me show y'all the video.
And then watched as Kitty started performing a sexual act on Dwight, but he didn't want to participate. But then, according to Steven, Dwight started touching him in a manner that made him uncomfortable. Steven claims that he asked Dwight to stop, but Dwight responded that he was, quote, going to do whatever, and Steven was going to like it. Steven's lawsuit alleges that Dwight stood up, towering over Steven, grabbed him by the thighs, forcibly removed his underwear, held him down, and performed non-consensual act on him. The lawsuit reads, Mr. Harper was in fear of imminent bodily harm when he was pinned down and forced to remain in place, while defendant continued to essay him. According to Steven, Dwight then forced him to perform the same act on him, and he said that when he tried to call an Uber after the incident, Dwight didn't let him and instead made Kitty take him home. Steven's lawsuit accuses Dwight of assault, battery, intentional infliction of emotional distress, and false imprisonment. Now, in his response, Dwight denied that Steven was surprised by Kitty, and he said that plaintiff was aware Kitty would also be arriving at the home prior to plaintiff even arriving at defendant's home. Dwight admitted that Kitty was a man dressed as a woman, and he also admitted that he, Steven, and Kitty engaged in intimate acts. However, he claimed it was all consensual. Dwight also denied essaying Steven, and he's now demanding that the entire lawsuit be thrown out. But that's not all. Dwight's accuser, Steven, also claims that this man by the name of Kitty threatened him as he drove him home after the alleged essay. Steven's lawsuit states that, according to Harper, Kitty advised him to keep everything a secret or someone will put a bullet in his head.
What?
However, what's even more disturbing is that, according to documents obtained by Radar Online, while the alleged attack on Steven was taking place in Dwight's bedroom, at least one of Dwight's 5 children was sleeping in another part of the house.
What?
As for Dwight, besides denying he essayed Steven, he also addressed the speculations about his sexuality in an Instagram Live and criticized fans for being nosy and weird.
Y'all worried about who people spend their time with. Whatever I'm doing in my bedroom is my damn business.
I know that's right.
Whatever you doing in your bedroom is your damn business. That ain't for everybody. Y'all too damn nosy worried about what I'm doing in my bed. Hell, the people who know what's going on in my bed, they know what the hell going on with my bed and what the hell I do in it. That ain't for everybody on the internet. That ain't for no blogs. That ain't for no websites. I don't got to tell nobody where I put my wood at, since y'all want to get to it. That ain't nobody business where I put my at. Y'all just weird. If you want to know what people doing in their bedroom and who they messing with and sleeping with, you are weird. You're the weird one. Oh, shoot. Y'all heard about that, Dwight? They said Dwight was in a text message on a guy. But who cares? Who cares who I was text messaging? You just mad because I want text messaging your ugly ass.
Steven then watched as Kitty started performing a sexual act on Dwight, but he didn't want to participate. But then, according to Steven, Dwight started touching him in a manner that made him uncomfortable.
Well, Mr. Howard.
But Dwight responded that he was, quote, going
The
to
reason why people are concerned about it is because your ass is a celeb, okay? And anytime you are a celeb and something happens, when somebody files a civil lawsuit, it's going to be out there on social media. People are going to discuss it. I don't think a lot of people are really concerned about what goes on in his bedroom. The thing is that when someone does a civil lawsuit and airs it out, then that makes people concerned, because this person was saying that this dude did an actual assault in battery, forced him, things like that, had somebody there and he didn't know. So that's why it is concerning to regular people. It's not that they want to get with this dude or be there in that situation. It's just what it is. When you are a celeb and someone files a civil lawsuit on you for something like that and then show proof, yeah, people are going to talk and discuss it. And it's not that they're concerned with what this dude does in his bedroom, because I wouldn't be, and that's on everything. You know what I'm saying? But you are concerned about what happened. You know, just like in this Diddy case. I mean, I don't understand why people pretend like there's something they're not. If you're a bi, you just bi. Okay. If you are a heterosexual, you're just a heterosexual. If you straight out GAY, that's just you. But don't go around here pretending to be 100% heterosexual and you know that you're not. Okay. And you're dating, you're making children, you're doing the most. Okay. You have to be truthful with your partner, point blank. Goodness. And now Miss Reed is saying that he wore a red dress to Diddy's party. And why that would be concerning is because of the situation Diddy is in right now. Okay. And then red also signifies a lot of different things. So now let's see. Hold on. She said that he had freak offs right in front of his son, and Diddy was there. Okay, so here we go. I mean, this is beginning to be a damn freak show. All right. Damn, this is almost as big as Diddy's case. Listen.
I'm like, what's wrong? Nothing. And I'm like, what's wrong? Nothing. And I had to keep asking him. And then he finally told me that he went downstairs to get something to eat. He wanted a snack. And I remember grabbing him and being like, did you take anything off that table? And he swore no. But I asked him so many times because I needed it to be reiterated like so many times to me. And he just swore no. And then he asked what it was. And then he was like, he wanted some peanut butter. And then he asked why his dad was being so mean.
According to Royce, one of the men she saw partying with Dwight was polygamist influencer Kevin Wesley. Royce said all these people seemed completely unhinged, and one of Dwight's friends even threatened to shoot up the whole house. And that's when she realized she had to take her son and leave.
And then his friend at that moment, Callie, I remember him like going off on him. And then I even remember the next day him threatening to shoot up the entire house because of some gay shit. I didn't know what that gay shit was. But I knew I needed to get up out of there, and it turned into this big, huge argument. And he was threatening me. His face had gotten like, I could tell he was on something. But I knew I needed to leave. And, you know, one of his, the guys that used to work for him, I think he was his trainer. He was actually there. He was a third party. And he watched it. And he was even trying to get him to calm down. But that's when I knew I had to pack my up and we got to get out of this house because it's getting really dangerous and reckless. And we left. 3:30. Good morning, 3:34.
According to Royce, Dwight threatened her and tried to stop her from leaving. However, Royce knew she had to go and remove her son from that house.
And I'm like, I got to get out of here because this is child endangerment.
And as if this wasn't disturbing enough, a report recently surfaced that Braylon was engaged in inappropriate conduct with another boy, which led Royce getting arrested on the child neglect charge. In March 2022, the Shade Room obtained court documents stating that Braylon had a history of inappropriate conduct, including one incident where he allegedly forced the son of Royce's boyfriend to perform an act while the two boys were at Royce's home. According to the documents, the investigators interviewed Braylon, and he told them that anger triggers him into acting out sexually. Braylon was forbidden by authorities to have any conduct with minors, 2 or more.
I'm like, you okay? He was like,
they got a whole shit going on with them,
I'm like,
don't
what's
they?
wrong? Nothing.
Hold on, let's see this. Let's see what part 2 is at, y'all, real quick. Let me see.
Nothing.
Let me see what part 2 is at. That's a damn trip, y'all. Let me see. It's probably way back here and shit. Is this part 2 right here? No, let's see. When did that one come out? This is the first time I've heard of this, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. I bet it's all the way down here and shit. I can't be going through all this. Let me go back to that one right there. Yeah, this is way back then.
And then he finally told me that he went downstairs.
So I'll tell you what, let me see if they got, I don't know why they don't pay in part 2.
I remember grabbing him and being
Let me
like,
do
did
this
you
right
take
here.
anything off that table?
Let me do this like this. So they got a whole bunch of crap going on with that entire situation. Did they just say it hurt the son? Am I listening to this correctly? The son was having inappropriate.
I'm like, you okay? He was like, yeah.
Is this him kissing?
I'm like, what's
Hold on,
wrong?
y'all. Hold on for a minute. Hold on. This is crazy. In this picture right here, who is this?
Okay. He was like,
this must be AI. It got to be.
I'm like, you okay?
Is this supposed to? This got to be. You know, this is not. You know, they photoshopped this AI. This right here. She said her son saw everything when he came downstairs to get whatever. So they was having freak offs allegedly in front of the kids and stuff like that. That's crazy. And she said they was asking, was Diddy there? I didn't hear her mention anything about Diddy. Somebody said LeBron, Diddy, Jay-Z, all of them, including Dwight Howard, is in the same circle. I mean, it could be a possibility. It could be. Somebody said she's lying. And then another commenter said, was you there? That's what I always ask people. Yeah, like y'all be knowing these people. You don't know what these people may be doing, okay? Just don't know. But we know that's not a lie about the other stuff because it's in the court documents. And you can tell the way he was talking. That's why he wasn't really going to no strict stuff. He is right. It is his business. The only time when it becomes other people's business is when, like I said, when you bring it out to the public, when someone has to file a civil lawsuit and then reveal everything, that's when it becomes other people's business. So, whatever actions that cause a person to file a lawsuit, then you need to check yourself and try not to do that if you want your stuff to stay private. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what else she's saying. I don't know. That part 2 is probably somewhere like way down here. So let's see if I can find it real quick. This is tripped out, y'all. See how you can go into one thing, it leads you into more. It stemmed from his ex saying that he wore a red dress to Diddy's party. So that means that he was attending a freak off, son. Allegedly. Oh man, this is a trip, man. Don't tell them where this shit is at. It's probably way down here. It's way back here. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get this today. Maybe I'll show it to you guys later because it's way back here. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know why they don't put part 2, 3 all together or let you be able to click it so you can go to those parts. But this person right here has a lot of stuff on this channel. I may need to subscribe to her so I can see her stuff. See, we got Will Smith up here. So yeah, I may follow her to see. I'm gonna follow her.
He was like, yeah.
Okay, so let's see what else we got here. Let's see what else we got. So I really don't have to show you too much more. Who's this dude right here? Okay, let's see what else we got here. So they still talk about him putting his hands between somebody's, with that area. He had on the wig dancing shit. Oh yeah, he probably liked dressing like this then when he was doing this. Let's see. He really just trying to dress like they did back during those times. Okay. We don't need to show that. So it is what it is, guys. I'm not going to show any more videos because we already see now. Dwight Howard. Well, I can't show y'all this one because they talk about him in that white, in that in a pink dress. They talk about him in a pink dress here. So his ex said he wore a dress, but I thought she said a red dress at one of Diddy's parties. So he must have wore a dress a bunch of times because I guess it's Gene Deal, who I just read his thing, said that he wore a pink dress at a Diddy party as well. So let's listen to him.
Gene Deal isn't the only bodyguard telling all of Diddy's business. Kim Capone recently interviewed celebrity bodyguard BH, who also worked with Diddy. When describing a Diddy party, BH claims all the waitresses are topless, dancers are in cages, and people are walking around with tigers on leashes. But one of the craziest things he experienced was Dwight Howard walking around in a pink dress along with 2 other women. BH also recalled a time he was working for Bobby Valentino and the singer had multiple women with him. However, after BH was asked to escort them to the restroom, he learned a different story. Gene Deal isn't the only bodyguard telling all of Diddy's business. Kim Capone recently interviewed celebrity bodyguard BH, who also worked with Diddy. When describing a Diddy party, BH claims all the waitresses are topless, dancers are in cages, and people are walking around with tigers on leashes. But one of the craziest things he experienced was Dwight Howard walking around in a pink dress along with 2 other women. BH also recalled a time he was working for Bobby Valentino and the singer had multiple women with him. However, after BH was asked to escort them to the restroom, he learned a different story. Deal isn't the only bodyguard telling all of Diddy's business.
These people be singing about women and stuff and acting like they the dude, just to find out that they be out the men too. I mean, it's just crazy, man. This is crazy. So what do you guys think about that? All that stuff I just showed you guys, told you guys, stemming from what Royce Reed said, you know, that Dwight Howard allegedly wore a dress to one of Diddy's parties. I thought she said a red dress, if I'm not mistaken, and stuff. So what do you guys think about that in the chat if y'all still here? I had to take these necklaces off. This damn costume jewelry got my neck in an allergic reaction. I knew I could only wear this mess for a little bit. I know eventually it was going to start making me break out. Now I have to wear my real stuff or don't wear a necklace at all when I'm doing this little gig stuff. But this is some tripped out news though. I'm not gonna lie, man. So let's see what else. So that's all we're gonna cover right now with him, because it just goes on and on and on. A lot of stuff right there. And like I said, if I find part 2 and 1, which I'll look tonight, I'll show y'all that what Royce, Miss Reed said. So because I want to hear what else she said that he did. And about the Diddy parties and things like that. This is a hot ass, juicy mess. Okay. Tell me guys what do you think about the stuff I just showed y'all tonight about Dwight Howard? I had never even heard about all this stuff. I'm gonna be perfectly honest, because I've been too busy into the Diddy stuff. All right. So all of that really ties in together regarding him and Miss Reed. The thing with Diddy. Bodyguard claiming that jayz hid from TUPAC. It could be true. It might not be true. I don't know. But you know, this is back then. You know, jayz might have been a different person. We just don't know, guys. We just don't know. But I did tell you guys all about it. Everything is allegedly, unless it's been proven in a court of law. Now we're going to move on to a couple of breaking news articles, and then we're going to get out of here, guys. Because jayz too got to go. She got to go. She got to go. She got to go. Yeah, let's do breaking news real quick. That was a hot ass mess, man. I did not know that. Just wow. Okay, let's go do this breaking news real quick before my phone turn off. Shit, I'm not a fan of his, so I never even heard of this before. He told y'all to be worried about his sexuality. Mind your own damn business. Y'all mad because he ain't calling y'all. Okay, that's what he just said. I'm just telling you. He said, yeah, that's why I want to hear what Miss Reed said. I got to find the rest of those videos. So anyway, y'all, breaking news. They said, I just got a news thing here, said Detroit police reportedly requests an arrest warrant after Nicki Minaj gets sued by a tour employee for assault, battery, and emotional distress. So it may be, you know, a warrant, you know, arrest warrant out in the future for Nicki Minaj. We will see, you know. Let's see what they're saying here. And she is facing a lawsuit from a man claiming to be a manager for the rapper, whom he alleges put hands on him after a show in Detroit in April 2024. What? So he filed this Friday, okay? In the lawsuit, Brandon Garnett, who was reportedly in charge of day-to-day operations for Nicki Minaj 2024 Pink Friday 2 tour, alleged that things got heated after a show backstage at Little Caesars Arena on April the 21st. He alleged that Nicki lost her cool and hit him several times. In his suit, the employee claimed the alleged assault happened after he was called to Nicki Minaj's dressing room backstage at the arena. Once there, he claimed that he got into a heated argument, facing off with the rapper and her former manager, Deborah dead Anthony. Reportedly, the two women were upset with Garnett for sending another tour employee, hospitality manager Lake Montgomery, to grab prescription medication for Nikki instead of doing the task himself. Garnett alleged that Nikki repeatedly told him his life was over before hitting him in the face with an open palm. He alleged that the rapper then slapped his wrist, knocking papers from his hand. The employee is suing Nicki Minaj for assault, battery, intentional infliction of emotional distress, plus damages. Wow. His complaint reads, Mrs. Anthony asked why Mr. Montgomery was picking up prescriptions on behalf of defendant Marae, I guess that's how you pronounce her name. Plaintiff responded that he had Mr. Montgomery pick up a prescription in the past because defendant Marae wanted it immediately, but plaintiff was occupied at the venue with defendant Marae in the quick change room during a performance because one of plaintiff's job duties was assisting defendant Marae with dressing during performances. That's Nicki Minaj they're talking about. Now, responding to the reports about Nicki being sued by her former tour employee was a lawyer, Judge Burstein, who told TMZ at this time no complaint has been served upon Mrs. Petty, Nicki Minaj, and therefore we are unaware of the specific allegations. However, if the lawsuit is as reported by TMZ, it is completely false and frivolous. We are confident that the matter brought by this ex-assistant will be resolved swiftly in Mrs. Petty's favor. So since the reports of the former tour employee filing an assault lawsuit against Nicki Minaj on Saturday, TMZ now updates that their law enforcement sources tell them that the Detroit Police Department has sent a warrant request to the Wayne County's prosecutor's office, which will be reviewed to determine whether or not criminal charges will be issued. It will then be up to the prosecutor to decide if charges will be formally filed. So there we go, y'all. Y'all heard it here first on Jayz Tube, okay? Nicki Minaj, depending on what these people say, that the officers say there, could have a warrant out for her arrest for allegedly assault and all other stuff this man claims. These damn celebs, you guys, goodness. Let me keep this story because I have to wait a minute, I got it off my phone already, okay? Because I have to stay on top of this so I can check to see what the updates are. That is a mess. Let me see what these comments are saying. Being said, press charges. Some people think they are so big they can do whatever they want. It is not acceptable in a lawful society to hit someone unless it's in self-defense. You can just start hitting people because things didn't go your way. And Damon said, and some people automatically believe shit without the other person's story. Okay, so this lady was like, girl, I was raised, you women enough to hit a man, be woman enough to get hit back. Keep your damn hands to yourself, and his life is over. Really? I was never that crazy about Plastic Barbie anyway. You are surrounded by rapists, and that is some weird ass shit. Assault and threat about his life, sending a gopher for medicine is within his job duties to delegate small tasks while he handles major tasks. And Deb Antony, major dealer. Okay. Reactionary say, if you are going to act like a man, we are going to treat you like a man. No, not by hitting her back, unless it's self-defense. Like she's hitting you where you know your life is in danger, but not by self-defense. You do just what this dude just did. Okay. He filed a civil lawsuit, and now that civil lawsuit may also extend into a criminal lawsuit. That's what you're supposed to do. Call the police and have their ass arrested. When you guys stop being stupid and hitting back and start putting these damn females in jail, they will stop this, okay? Point blank. All right? He did the right thing. He is a real man. He did the right thing. He didn't hit her back. He didn't do none of that. Okay? What he did is what he's supposed to do. He went on to file this civil lawsuit. If he can prove all of this stuff is true, he's going to get him some money, so he'll probably be rich. Okay, y'all broke asses going to be broke, hitting women, going to jail and things like that, because you're not thinking this man is going to be rich. Not only that, if they decide to file criminal charges, she's going to get in trouble. It's just simple as that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, especially if he got some kind of proof. You know, this is a hot-ass mess, man. This may be another something we can talk about on my channel. Keep you guys updated on. Goodness. All right, so what do you guys think about that? So he did the right thing. You know, like somebody said, security would have stomped him out. Sure would have. So why get yourself beat up when you can just handle it the legal way? You know what I'm saying? The legal way, in the long run, you'll be better off, like he will be if he win this case. Okay, and if she get a criminal case, that's going to be a hot-ass mess. And that's on everything. All right? Damn. These stars, man. And women, you do need to keep your hands to yourself, though. Stop hitting men. Okay, you women who like to do that. They got her all on the thing now, y'all. I tell you, I think I just read all of that, okay? So I don't think I need to go over this again with you guys. They got her whole article up here for real now. Okay? All these stars are like, you know, getting all types of lawsuits. Let me see if anything else on here different, because I just told you guys about that. Let me make sure that I cover. Yeah, that's the same article. Okay, so cool. Okay, let me give you guys another breaking news story, and then that's going to be it. So I guess two black men got hung or something allegedly in Alabama. I don't know. Let's see. So anyway, they do have a state autopsy has ruled that a black man found hanging in an abandoned Alabama home in late September passed on by the S word. So they said a conclusion that contradicts a private autopsy commissioned by his family, which found no definite evidence he passed on by the S word. DeNorris Richardson's body was discovered in September, far from his home in Sherfield, Alabama, a small town of nearly 10,000 nestled along the Tennessee River. A state autopsy released to law enforcement in late December ruled the 39-year-old's, you know what, a S word. Anyway, they said despite the state's official findings, the case has sparked intense suspicion and outcry in a community with a long history of racial injustice and a deep-seated distrust of local law enforcement. Anyway, Ballantine called for an FBI investigation into Richardson's unaliving in October. Richardson was one of the numerous black men who had recently filed a federal civil rights lawsuit against local enforcement, alleging a pattern of abuse. I remember him. Ballantine said that the most recent report confirmed what the preliminary autopsy found. He said they get those ready pretty quick. We had those within the week. He said this regarding Richardson's unaliving. He said it's taken 3 months to get the official report back. Now, the Alabama Department of Forensic Science did not immediately provide a copy of the autopsy, which is classified as public information unless there is a pending investigation into the unaliving. Anyway, Lee Richardson DeNorris, who is Richardson's wife, has not seen the official documents and maintains that she does not believe her husband unalived himself. The sheriff's department has been saying he committed the S-word from the beginning, within 5 days of the investigation. Lee Richardson said in a statement, "That is why we are fighting for the truth. This has not been easy by any means. However, we know that Nana did not unalive himself." Now, a private autopsy released to Richardson's lawyer in late December said that a thorough investigation should be carried out to rule out stage S-word. Now, the private autopsy conducted by forensic pathologist, Dr. Adele Shaker, affirmed the state's finding that DeNoris Richardson passed on from, I think you pronounce this asphyxia, secondary to neck compression, which is consistent with hanging. But the report noted that the hyoid neck bone, which is sometimes fractured in unalivings from hanging and strangulation, was not present when Shaker examined the body. Shaker's report said this made it impossible for him to determine whether Richardson was unalived or he committed the S-word. The hyoid HYOID bone does not always offer conclusive evidence about the manner of being unalive. According to forensic pathologist Dr. Thomas Andrew, who worked in the field for over 40 years, you cannot opine on manner of DEATH based on the hyoid bone alone. I know I said it different this time. Andrew said the hyoid bone breaks in approximately a quarter of all hangings and half of all strangulations. Andrew added, instead, the manner of DEATH determination is based largely on evidentiary and circumstantial information. Andrew said that it was his standard practice to remove the hyoid bone in cases like Richardson's, and that he would only give it to private pathologists performing secondary autopsies upon request. Richardson did not have any bodily injuries except for on his neck, and his toxicology report was normal. Andrew said those were important observations. Okay, let's see how far they're going now. They got a long report here, you guys. Let's see. So in the report, Shaker said that it was impossible to conclude how Richardson passed on without photographs of where his body was found or the rope that unalived him. Neither were provided with the body, according to Shaker. And you know what that means. Okay. Roderick Van Daniel, the attorney who represented DeNoris Richardson in his civil rights lawsuit against the Sheriffville Police Department, said he also does not have photos of the scene. This whole investigation is suspicious. This family and community are tired of the invasive answers and lies being told to them. Now, in November, about 100 people marched from City Hall through the quiet streets of Sheriffville into the neighboring city of Tuscumbia, where the county sheriff's department is located, to demand transparency from law enforcement. We can't continue to allow the same things to continue to happen over and over and over and over, and we not stand up and do something about it. Okay, this was said by March organizer Ernest Bridges. He said this march was not just about seeking answers, but about securing a future where our minds and bodies are valued, heard, and safe. Okay, let's see. They also encourage marchers to be stigmatized, to destigmatize conversations about mental health. Anyway, Sheriff Ballantine called for a federal investigation into Richardson's unaliving following a public outcry. The FBI investigation is still ongoing, according to Ballatine. A spokesperson from the FBI declined to comment on a pending investigation. So that's a hot little mess. How they come back and say that this dude committed the S word, but yet the other autopsy said he didn't, basically, because he didn't have some of the injuries that you would have if you did commit the S word by hanging. It sounds like to me that somebody did this. Let's keep it real, because he, was into the stuff he was into with the police. That's what it sounds like to me, and they did it. That's why, a rope or any pictures, they were not turned in, because they know good and damn well when forensics see this rope and get pictures of where it happened and all this stuff, they can pretty much figure out if it's the S word or if somebody did it. So this is just crazy, man. Woo, we're going to be updated. I'm going to keep you guys updated on this one too. So I'm going to keep this on my phone so we can see what happens from this case right here. All right. Okay, so let me go ahead and do one more breaking news, and that will be it. Okay, guys, I don't know what this is about. Let me just keep this for tomorrow. Hold on, y'all. Let me keep this for tomorrow. There you go. Okay, let's see one more story. Let me see what I can tell. Oh, I know which one I want to tell you guys about. Which one do I want to tell you guys about? I'm going to tell you about this one right here, because I wanted to do a whole entire live about this one right here. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. I want to tell you guys, and I want to show y'all the actual video as well. I think I can show it to you guys. It's two I want to tell you about. Okay, two, and then we're going to be done. Let me hurry up, because it's already now. I got to get ready to get out of here. Hold on. See, let me find it. Let me hurry up and find it. So many, gosh, so many stories. This is the one I want to talk about. It's the video going around of a man body slamming a woman in an apparent road rage attack. Okay? And this is in Rhode Island. I want to show y'all this video. Let me see. Hopefully I don't. Let me see. Let me show it to you guys. Hold on. If I can get the damn camera on. Wait, hold on.
Slammed to the ground.
I guess it can't get no bigger.
I warn you, the video is disturbing to watch.
I think
By
my
the time
internet
I was
is
realizing
messing
I
up.
was in the air, and I thought to myself, like, I might die right now. The road rage attack was so violent. Haley Suarez says it's a wonder she's home from the hospital. This morning, police say a man is seen on cell phone video snatching the petite mom of two young kids out of her car, picking her up, and then slamming her head first on the ground. It was like a weird sensation I felt on my face. And that's when I realized I was on the ground, and I rolled over, and there was blood dripping all over my hands. And pictures showed the brutal aftermath. Haley suffered a very serious injury to her skull and eye socket. Her knee and foot are broken. She says she couldn't move them. All I could think was, I'm probably never going to be able to walk again. I can't even tend to my kids. I can't even walk up a staircase. I can't put my own sock on my foot. We're getting a second 911 call that's saying there's a fight involved there.
So let's stop that real quick.
We need an ambulance there. And all that violence.
That is a hot ass mess, okay? Let me tell y'all about exactly what happened, okay? So it happened at the intersection of Route 1 and Route 1A shortly before 9 a.m. in Attleboro. Police said the man and woman were involved in a minor car crash when the woman hit the man's car from behind. A witness told the police the man, identified as 26-year-old Gladiator, I don't know how you pronounce his last name, K of Pawtucket, banged on the roof of her car and yanked her out of the car. I don't know why she didn't lock her doors. The witness said the dude and the lady were arguing And when she said to leave her alone, the dude allegedly picked her up and body slammed her to the ground. A witness filmed the encounter. This is the dude right here who did all this too. He's smiling in the mugshot. Okay. I don't know if this is a mugshot, just a regular picture he was just taking. I don't know. That's crazy. Let's see. She said the only thing that I could think of was I knew I was in the air. And by the time I was realizing I was in the air, and I thought to myself, like, I might pass on right now. I had already hit the ground, and I didn't realize that I hit the ground. It was like a weird sensation I felt on my face, and that's when I realized I was on the ground, and I rolled over, and there was blood dripping all over my hands. Police said they found Soares, that's the lady, in the road, crying and bleeding from her head. She was taken to Sturdy Memorial Hospital with a broken knee, broken foot, an injury to her eye socket, and a serious injury to her skull. That is crazy. They said the attack was so violent. Soares says it's a wonder she was released from the hospital on Friday. She said, I called my friend and I started crying, and I said, I can't feel my knees. I can't feel my knees. I needed her to go get my kids, so she had to go pick up my children, and all I could think of was I probably never going to be able to walk again. Anyway, the dude was arrested and charged with assault and battery by means of a dangerous weapon, causing serious bodily injury, vandalizing property, and unlicensed operation of a motor vehicle. They said, she said, I don't know if he was having a bad day. I don't know what that was, but if that's the type of person he is, then I don't think he belongs in society with the rest of us. Anyway, they said she is thankful she can see her 1-year-old and 8-year-old children. She said nothing else really matters in life except for the people you love that are close to you. So anyway, this dude was arraigned Friday in Altaboro District Court. The court set bail in the amount of $2,500 cash, along with a condition that he had no contact with the victim. So I'm assuming he's out on bail. That is crazy. Okay. I don't know why when he started walking up to the car, she just didn't lock the door and maybe just rolled it, cracked the window. Now he would have tried to bust a window off, but then I would have just drove off and his ass would have been drugged. Simple as that. You know, come walking up to my car, you may just get hit. You know what I'm saying? Especially coming up there like that. All right, y'all, make sure y'all lock y'all doors and stuff. Stop arguing with this man out here. So like I said, you know, he was charged. He's probably out on bail. I'm assuming that he is. And if I get any more updated information on that, I'll let you guys know the updates. And I'm glad he didn't unalive this woman, and I'm glad she's making like a recovery. Hopefully it'll be a full recovery and everything. And my prayers are sending out to her and her family as well. That is crazy. Why would you body slam a woman? They was just arguing. That's it. So tomorrow I'm going to give you guys updates on the New Orleans terrorist. Okay, I got a lot of updates for him. I'll give that to you guys tomorrow because it's too much. I'm not going to go over it tonight. And I'll give you some updated information on the Cybertruck bomber as well. Okay. And I'll tell you about how they painting Patti LaBelle. Y'all, star out the star. I'm going to say that. So let me just tell you this story real quick, and that's going to be it. A Georgia boy, 12 years old, suffers horror injuries after kids pour boiling water on his face during a sleepover. Parents, you got to watch who you let your kids associate with and spending the night and things like that. This little boy is 12 years old, okay? Let's see. So he is recovering, so that's good in the hospital. He has severe second-degree burns. So they say he had gone to a friend's home to stay over and play video games. But while he was sleeping, the other kids allegedly threw the scalding water at his face. And why? 3 minors who are between 12 and 15 are now facing charges for inflicting the nasty wounds. One of the victim's friends claimed it was intended as a prank. Hot water, though? They should have used cold or cool water. So anyway, they really burned him bad, too. It says it right here. Anyway, his mom, she used the earliest name, so I'm not even going to say it. Of course, she was furious. She told KCTV5, I mean, I really can't describe it now. In that moment, I was just mad, hurt, in shock, everything. I was seeing red. I was just trying to hurry up and get him some help. This is sad. I'm not going to show the little boy on camera, okay? They showed him. They got it blurred out, but I'm not even going to show him at all. She said her son needed to have surgery due to the severity of his injuries, which are expected to take weeks to heal. He was transported to the burn center in Augusta. He had to have surgery. Of course, he is out of surgery and is recovering at home now, but it is going to take him 12 to 14 days to heal. That's sad, man. You know, my prayers are sending out to this little boy, his family, and, you know, and hopefully justice will be served completely on these kids who are responsible for this. Why would they, you know, throw boiling water on his face and not realize at 12 and 13, 14, and 15 that you're going to mess up, you know, burn him? That's crazy. That's stupid. And these are supposed to be his friends. His friends. That does not even make any sense. So the mom is probably going to sue them as well because she says she's losing out on making money too. So she's probably going to do a civil lawsuit as well as that criminal for the juveniles. And I don't know if they can do anything to the juveniles' parents, but at least the juveniles will, you know, have to face the consequences. And then she can sue, I guess, their parents. You know, it is what it is. But I'm glad, you know, that they didn't do even further damage, like a 3rd-degree burn or anything like that. And my prayers are sending out to this little boy and his family. And again, I hope justice is completely served on these little kids who was responsible. I mean, who is responsible for all this to this little boy, pouring boiling water on his face. That's crazy, guys. That is crazy. And I got so much information on this New Orleans terrorist and the other dude. You guys are gonna trip out tomorrow. Let's see. Let's do this. Let me say that on WhatsApp. Y'all, he had on some special glass. I'll tell you this part. The New Orleans dude, the terrorist, he had on some special glasses, like a meta glass or something, where he can see, I guess, stuff when he was going. I guess you can record it. You can record everything. He went to New Orleans days or weeks or whatever. He visited New Orleans before a couple times. Okay, and when he went there, he was scoping it out. That's why he had on those glasses, so he can record everything, so he can plan how he was going to do what he did. That's crazy. So tomorrow I'm gonna give you all the information, tell you guys what he was seeing and everything else, and I'm gonna give you information updates on that. You know, the dude for the Las Vegas bombing as well. Now let me go ahead and do this real quick because I said I was gonna do it. Let me tell y'all what the Abercrombie, I can never say that right, and Finch ex-CEO did. Okay. Hold on, I got to type it in here, y'all. Okay, let me see charges. I forgot his name. There was 2 other people also who got charged with him. Okay. He was charged with, just like I said, and he got, and you know what? He got articles all over the place. This is him right here looking like this. And so he has Alzheimer's disease as well, huh? He pleaded not guilty to ex-trafficking and 15 counts of interstate P word. Yeah, that's him right there. Damn. So he got late onset of Alzheimer's disease. This is this man right here. Okay, I'm just going to show you. Because it's not just Diddy doing stuff. It's a lot of people. A lot of people, okay? They need to talk about these people too. All right. So many. Let's see. So he was just diagnosed. He was diagnosed with that. Okay. He was arrested in West Palm Beach, Florida in October on trafficking and interstate prostitution charges. He was released on a $10 million bond, with the judge ordering him that he be confined to his home and have a GPS monitor on, and he cannot travel, and he had to surrender his passport. So they can do this with him, but they didn't do it with Sean Diddy Combs. That's what I'm talking about. Because he could have left. He had a passport. They took it away from him, just like they could have did. They did do that, with Sean Diddy Combs, no access to the internet and all that stuff, and they gave him a $10 million bond. I told you guys this though about 2 or 3 months ago, because this happened. He got arrested in October, so sometime in October, I told you guys about this story. That's why when I be talking about Diddy, I always talk about why come they're not all over social media talking about this dude and some of the other people. But this was updated December the 24th, right before Christmas. So they figure out that he has dementia. He has dementia and late onset Alzheimer's disease. So let's see this again. So tomorrow I'll go more in detail about him as well. I just want to let you guys know exactly what his charges was. So I can make sure it's right, because I know earlier I said something. I added a couple charges to it. It's just trafficking, right? In interstate P word, Okay, so yeah. Tomorrow I got a lot of updates for you and stuff, along with my regular stuff I'm going to talk about. So I'm looking forward to that. And guys, thank you so much for tuning in. This is a fun show. I'm glad I came in to do it. If you guys watch Country Wayne, check out my reactions to his latest show dealing with Amber, finding out that her husband Anthony cheated and things like that. I've been doing reactions to that, and I may do another reaction tonight, or probably tomorrow. I'll do another reaction to the ones that he did today regarding Amber, and all the new discoveries and stuff. So I'll do that reaction tomorrow and stuff. But y'all make sure y'all check those out. Also check out my latest Dollar Tree haul that I just put up. I got like some Valentine's decor and just regular essentials. So go check that video out. Show me some support. Also check out my latest short. That's a little, I was doing a little challenge. I didn't do it exactly like I wanted to do. I did it, but I was going to do it the actual way, all the way, but I got hot out there and stuff, and I can't be getting over hot or anything because a situation with my heart, so I couldn't get over hot and stuff. So I had to just do it the basic way, and so I did and stuff. But I had fun. I did another video too out there, so I did post the one that I did the challenge. So check that out. Show me some support. Also check me out on TikTok while it's here. At jayz too. But what I usually do is take some videos, not all videos, off of TikTok and share them on YouTube Shorts. All right. And then tomorrow I have my mini haul on my Shorts as well and on TikTok. So check all that out, you guys, and show me some support. Make sure you guys subscribe to this channel for sure. Okay. If you're not subscribed, tell other people about it. Share this content. Leave a comment. Hit that bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. And don't forget to do this. Y'all, make sure y'all thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Even if you don't leave a comment, make sure you thumbs up, okay? And if you want to show additional support, make sure you cop yourself a membership, guys. It's only $4.99. I got to do another members only live. So I'll probably do it, recorded video. It won't be a live. It'll be a premiere. I don't think you do a premiere, but it will be a recorded one just for members. And then sometime in January, we will do a giveaway for members only. So that's why you need to get your membership for $4.99, because I'm going to do some good giveaways, okay? And if you don't want to do the membership, you can do a super chat or a super sticker, all right, donation, or you can do a donation to $jayz too. All these donations, guys, just pay for stuff on this channel, because nothing is not free and it's not cheap. You have to pay for what you call that place? Video Vico. I don't even know what the hell it's called. I just know I got it. And then I StreamYard and get these thumbnails done, all types of stuff you got to pay for, a lot of different stuff. So those donations do come in handy. All right. And thanks to all the people who have donated to the channel and got a membership and who did super stickers and super chats. I appreciate you guys and thank you so much. And thank you to all my subscribers, people who actually watch these videos. Welcome to all my new subbies. And thank you so much for joining Shay's family. All right. So thanks to everybody in the bushes who's watching this tonight. Everybody who will be watching this in the replay. Over here in the chat, we have, I'm getting tired now, y'all. Man. We have D-Truth was up in here. Thank you so much. A-Dub, thank you so much for always being here. Trizzy was up in the place to be. Drea, Jaquetta, let's see what else. J4 came up in this place to be. Thank you, J4. Tony Bands stopped in. Thank you, Tony Bands. Jermaine in this place to be. Jermaine, you're stinking up. Shell Quez was up in this place to be. Thank you, Shell. All right. Thank you, Jermaine. And Nightbot always doing his job. All right. So anyway, y'all, I'll see y'all tomorrow evening. I'm going to try to do one a little bit earlier than super late. It'll still be late, but not on 1 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, you guys' time, unless I don't have any choice because I'll be at work. So it just all depends on how well my day goes. And I'll try to get in here earlier and do a live like I did one today, a surprise one. And I'm going to do another reaction probably tomorrow on Amber. I don't want to do it today because I already put up one video. Then this video coming up, I want to do too many videos in one day. Some people do though. They say do videos, but I don't want to do too many because I put a short up and all that too. So that's 3 different things today. So I'll put up the Amber thing. I may go ahead and record it tonight, or I may just get up in the morning and record it and then put that up. So for tomorrow, it'll be that, and then my live tomorrow night. All right. So I'll see you guys later. Have a blessed week, a blessed evening, and get some good sleep. And I'll talk to you guys in my next video. This is Shay's Tube, and I am about to get my ass up out of here, y'all. And that's on everything. Let me take all these banners down. Let's take all of this stuff down, y'all. Let's take it down. Let's get this stuff down, y'all. Okay, so we'll leave that up there. Okay. So y'all know what I used to do. I got to go ahead and change all this stuff up here, and then we're going to get ready to get out of here. Y'all know how I do it. So we need to do this. And then we'll go to the next thing. And let me turn the music up. All right, y'all. We are out of here in 1 minute. Let me do this. Turn the music up and get this live done. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and showing that support. All right. Good night.